My God, you have been criticized. What can you do about it? Well, I believe that we're criticizing. We have been criticized by people all the time. So you can either let that cripple you, or you can let that motivate you and make you move forward. So you can use that negativity to push you into to do the thing that you want to do for yourself. So first of all, criticism hurt like crack. Like, people criticize you for not doing good in life, or people say you're a loser, or what can like people deem you worthy of. You're successful if you have the money, the car, the big house, and all of that. And if you don't have all those things, then you're a loser. You're a nobody. You don't deserve the good life or something like that. And if you don't go to school or you skip school, people think that you're stupid. You will never make it in becoming successful in life. But the thing is, how do these people know that you have? They never knew the thing that what I'm going to tell you now. They don't have these ideas. They don't have the ideas that make you grow into the best version of yourself. They don't have that. I mean, their whole life they've been told by school, society, teachers, parents, um, that the only way to actually become successful is to do what society wants you to do, or teachers or parents want you to do. But it isn't what you can become. Like, if you see the child who are a slow learner, you probably think he have F's and D's in his whole life, and he's been a loser in his whole life. You will probably say that he's a loser and he will be nothing in life. Most people would say that. Most adults would say that. How do you know that kid won't be something? That kid could become a famous movie star, a famous singer, actor, or a famous author, or a famous somebody, a famous CEO. Um, but you never know, because you're seeing for what he is or for what she is today. You judge based on how they act as a kid. So you determine by a kid who's intelligent, and you put in them, and you say that kid will become successful because he's intelligent, and that kid, he don't know nothing, he can't learn anything, so he loses in life. But how do you know that? What if that kid, smart kid, probably uh, is smart, is intelligent, it's everything. He gets straight A's, but he's doing something that really isn't one of his other interests, because he's been molded by his parents or society saying that this is the way. That they and then the intelligent people believe that intelligence is fixed. That you can't really increase your intelligence or develop the innate ability to be able to develop skills or awareness or everything that make you become a better person. They believe that talented is you have naturally, right? They believe talent is the way to win in life. But if you listen to people who are the one who don't have everything, they the one who get criticized by society. They're the one who hurt the most. They don't get praise. They people throw dirt at them, throw stones and words, call them names and stuff. I think, and then, but they're the one who make society a little bit better. Not to say that the intelligent people can make society better. It's just that the F's and C's are hungry because they want to prove the world that there's somebody. They want to prove the world that they can make it in life, and they want to prove the world that they have the ability to do something. And that person who is really hungry for success, because their whole life people will tell them that they can't do anything that they want. And as adult, we tend to criticize kids or young adult for doing what they want. And sometimes it's not in their best interest, because sometimes parents push them into something that they don't want it to be, and sometimes even their peers and classmates criticize them, and they put pressure and they're hurt. And what can they do about it? Well, you can either let that negativity define who you are. You can let it destroy who you are, right? You can let it destroy everything inside you, and you do nothing with it, and you become depressed. But if you can take that criticism or negativity and turn it and reframe it, or use that negativity or that anger to make it into a positive, to be able to push you forward in life. Either way, you will get criticized. When you become massively successful, you will get criticized. When you not doing anything, you still get criticized, but behind your back. It's just that when you become more successful and up there, is that it's in your face, right? Um, it's either way. It's either you're going to let that criticism define your dreams and your hopes and aspirations or whatever you want for yourself, or you let that criticism, because there are a couple of things about criticism. There's constructive criticism that's positive, where you can adjust your behavior, and there's destructive criticism from negative person, and they tell you things that you don't want to hear. The constructive criticism is telling you what you need to hear instead of what you want to hear. We need that in our life. We need to, because we can't see, sometimes we can't see ourselves in the picture. We see, and sometimes we go in emotion. We never. That's why they have coaches and life coaches and masters, like kung fu masters, to uh, see the direction and move you toward that path. But people who are afraid of criticism will do nothing, and people won't. People don't like to be criticized, so they won't go out of their comfort zone to do something great in their life. You know, I'd rather you be criticized for something that you did do of greatness, instead of either you get criticized for doing nothing and just existing. You shouldn't just exist. You should be able to fight for what you want. You should be able to fight for your dreams, fight for your life, um, fight for your answers, fight to uplift people. And so, what can you do about it? Well, if you get criticized, believe it's not their fault. Believe that it is, in essence, what they didn't achieve for themselves. They're saying that because they never achieved that dream for them. I mean, for them, because they someone else tell them that they couldn't be. So don't let that be you. Use that criticism as a fuel to light the way for you to become a better person. Not only that, to be able to inspire other people, to make other people happy, not always beat them up. It's not always easy, because you get angry, and you say something that you don't want to say in the moment, because because sometimes, like, people are very negative, and they can't see away because they have a limitation within them. Because when you're in personal development, it's you see another way that can be done. Like, even if the goal is not obtained yet, but you see the way, because you develop your inner awareness, you have developed your inner game, you have developed the growth and the skill set to be able to achieve something that most people wouldn't be able to achieve. It's not always easy, because you don't have support that you need. Maybe because to be honest, I get criticized from all over the place. And I mean, I have been criticized when I was little. I have been criticized when I was in adolescence, and I still get criticized and it's not always easy to handle, because they're coming from a place that maybe you look up to the person, maybe they're they're your friends, and they say these things and it hurts you. And sometimes, when friends say these things, it hurts you because you either look up to them, you either uh, uh, love them so much, then they hurt you like that, and they don't support you. They should support you, and then they should be able to say that you can do it, and I believe in you. But they don't do that. They criticize you for it, for going after, for being brave, for being have the audacity to believe in what you believe and to say what you believe and to stand up for your the first time in your life, and it could be a scary moment, because once I stop pleasing people most of the time, what they want me to be. Like when I finished boarding school, people praise me for graduating. I did a good job, stuff like that, and got my GD. But when I found personal development, or I was being awoken, and spiritually awoken, and I saw that it was an illusion. It wasn't. They're praising me for the wrong things in life. Sure, it's a job well done, and I actually finished something in my life. But they're praising me for a piece of paper. They're praising me because I graduate something, but it was never done. Like the day that you finish something, you still have another beginning. That's a commencement. It's still beginning. You're still recreating your journey. You're still recreating yourself every single day. It's a new day. You can start over, and they don't understand that because they have years and years of programming in them, and they believe that. But also, I remember Bob Doyle from the hit movie The Secret said we should have compassion. I think you're right. We should have compassion. It's not always easy. That's what they had. You know. So don't let that destroy your criticism, destroy your hopes and dreams. Do something with it. You know, when I get criticized and people say, I'll be nothing in life. At first, I was so angry. I was like, how could you say that? Because basically I was in a personal development, and I didn't do what they wanted to do or deem worthy of society, and I was in seclusion. Yeah, I was in seclusion, and I was reading a lot, because I wanted to find the truth and the answer to why people do things and why people do that and why people believe in that and why all those things. You know, and they didn't see that. All they see was I was doing nothing, you know, but I was actually doing something. I was reading and searching to find the answers. And now that's what you see now is the Johnny is that truly know a little bit about some stuff, and to be able to inspire people to be able to see a new light within themselves, to have the courage to bring out the gift in them. You know, I mean, I had years and years of bad programming. I have years and years of gunk, of whatever people believe in. I have years and years of unworthiness. I have years and years of inferiority complexes. But right now, confidence, and I can be able to reach out to a lot of CEOs, hire people, even if I fail or get objected or rejected by their gatekeeper, but I still keep going because the reason why I tell you this is because I wanted to be able to motivate you. I mean, I'm still these videos that I'm creating. It's also leaving a legacy for my years to come because I listened to Gary Vee where he said don't create but document. So I'm documenting. So maybe in the future, either I have a future kid or grandson or grandkids, and watching me do this. And sometime maybe in the future, I want to watch this and see how much I have grown because you're still growing. Um, Even if because you're never done with personal development. You're never done. It's a lifetime that you have to go through. And because we have to get out all these gunk that we have about our potential, our fixed intelligence, how we can't really become better. Yeah, we can. We're not a robot. We're not animals. No, we are. In essence, we're mammals. But I'm saying we don't have other. We human beings. We have the creative imagination. We have creative, and we can mold whoever we want it to be. It's up to us. We have the free will to choose to direct our destiny, our choices, what we wanted to do in life, whatever that it is. And that's what I want for you. You have to be able to know that, become aware of that. So for those who criticize, let them criticize. And if they're not going to be positive, supportive for you, so you should let that go and let that be. And it's not that you're being mean; it's just that you're doing this for you. You want your peace of mind. You want a happiness. That's what we're trying for. Happiness. Happiness. We can choose to be happy. It's just that most people don't know that they can be happy. So today, um, even though it's hard, even if you're going through the journey, you got this. So subscribe to my channel, like the video, because I'll be doing book talk, book review, um, interviews, and inspirational, motivational video like these, or quotes sometime. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.